Well, alright, what's going on today, guys? I got something really cool to show you. So, basically, I ordered a new chair. Finally got a new chair. I've been using the oldest, squeakiest chair for the longest time, since, like, the beginning of grade 8, which was, like, which was really long ago. And, so I ended up ordering the Secret Labs Omega Cyberpunk 2077 edition on the website. Oh, it's so cool. There was a good deal going on, and I thought it was a good time to upgrade. Yeah, and I'm just excited to get this thing out of the box and get it all, set up and everything. So it comes with this cool, the first thing you see when you open up the box is basically this, congratulations, you're the owner of a brand new Secret Labs chair. You're just steps away from the ultimate seating experience. And I think it's really cool. I feel like when you have a sign like that, when you open something up, it just feels really special, and it makes you feel like you're part of some exclusive club or something. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to build it off screen, but then I'm going to come back and do my impressions in the next part of the video. So let's get to that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so here's the chair. It's so cool looking. Look at this thing. It's got this really sick yellow finish on it, and it's black too. And it comes with a really nice back cushion. It also comes with a neck cushion, which is quite comfy. It's actually very comfy. I think it feels like memory foam. It's firm, and yeah, I think it'd be good. But for me, the problem is I'm really short. I'm 5'0". So the thing is, it's some chairs have it where you can kind of adjust where the headrest is, but this one doesn't really. You can slide it down further, but for me, it doesn't really line up very well with my neck. So it kind of leads me to have my head like this when I'm sitting, which is a bit uncomfortable. So I don't think I'm going to be using this part very much. But anyways, it does have it's sort of a rubbery sort of finish on this side, so it'll stop it from sliding up and down too much on the chair, so it'll kind of stick, when you're leaning your head back. So I thought that was something good to note. But yeah, it just feels very nice and comfy. It does. So yeah, it also has this backrest cushion, which is very nice. This one, yeah, it's very supportive, and I found it was really comfortable today when I was using it. I was just working from home, and I was answering calls and stuff, and just sitting at my desk, and it really made a difference. Because for me, the problem is I'm very small, and usually when it comes to a bigger seats like this, I just don't really fit it that well unless I have a cushion like this. Usually my back feels weird, and so it does a good job. It helps me keep the support, you know what I mean? And yeah, it is definitely a decent sized chair. I feel like it feels a little bit bigger than some of the chairs I've sat in before, but the backrest makes it okay. I pretty much used it all day. Fine. I'm sure I'll post a video later on, a sort of updated review to see how I'm liking the chair, after a few months in. Yeah. So it's got this really cool yellow, leather finish on it, but it depends on what model you get, what you're into. But I just thought this looked really cool. I really dig that yellow and black color scheme. It's just so awesome. It's really comfy to sit in. It is really comfy to sit in. I might end up taking the armrests off at some point, just because for me, my desk, I like sitting the chair up a bit closer. Maybe it's just because I'm such a small guy. I find usually the armrests get in the way of the table. But they are removable, which is nice. So yeah, I'll have to put that into action in the future. But it's nice. It really gets you to sit up straight, and the how the chair kind of curves on the sides a bit, that it makes it a lot more comfortable. I feel like it just makes it more comfortable. It feels like it kind of cups your shoulders a bit. It's not it's not too enclosed or anything, which is nice. That was one thing I was worried about. The bottom of the seat is it's really soft. It's kind of firm, and I hear after using it for a while, it starts to break in and it gets even more comfortable. But I definitely like it. It feels very supportive. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, for me, the neck cushion doesn't really line up too well since I'm a really short guy. But other than that, it's great. And this just the design just looks really cool. I really just dig all the cool designs that they had for these chairs. It really allows you to pick something that you really like, you know. And I'm worried the yellow might get a bit discolored over time. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know, but only time will tell, you know. But it looks really nice right now, and I don't really care. I just wanted something really cool that's gonna last me a long time, and I know that the quality of these chairs is really nice. I can already tell. It feels very nice when I've been using it. So it's also got, the samurai logo on the back, the cyborg samurai, which is really cool looking. It's got like flames shooting out of the top. It's just so badass. Like, look at this thing. I wanted to give a bit of a closer look at it. So yeah, so it's got the racer style where they kind of like the shoulder parts kind of curve in a bit, and that I feel like that makes it very comfortable when you're sitting. And yeah, there's the headrest area up here. It says Secret Labs in Cyberpunk 2077. Man, this thing is such a bright yellow color. I'm worried about it getting like a little bit dirty over time, so I'm gonna really have to make sure I try my best to keep it clean. But I guess that's what happens when you get something that's really cool and bright colored. So here's what it looks like without the back cushion on it. Probably going to be mostly using it with that cushion. But I like how it says the slot stuff, which is like just part of the game. I think that's like for add-ons for your items. So here's the bottom of it. So yeah, it's got these areas on the side to kind of keep your legs sort of like in the right spot, stops them from sliding around too much, which I think adds to the comfort. I did have one friend say that you can't cross your legs on it, and I do notice it's a bit weird to do that. Not that I really like to do that in the first place. I prefer just to keep my legs straight. So I think it's better for your posture personally. And it's got these parts here, which are sort of like where your elbows. Notice it kind of curves down on the sides here. And when you're resting it, that's basically where your arm sits. So it kind of pushes it forward a bit and lines it up well with the arm rests. It's going to be interesting to see how comfortable it is when I don't have the armrests on. Yeah. So I wanted to give a bit of a closer look at the samurai logo on the back as well. So it says Secret Labs in like a yellow font up there, which is really cool. And here is the logo. Geez, it looks very bright red. It's kind of cool. It's got a bit of a metallic-y kind of look to it. When you have lights reflecting off of it, it definitely gets brighter in some spots, which really brings out the whole look. I think that's really awesome. Even though I'm basically never going to be looking at this thing, besides maybe when I'm walking up to the chair. All right, so this lever on this side is for locking the rocking mechanism on the chair. So basically when it's up like this, it's locked and the chair can't rock back and forth. But when it's down, it allows the chair to rock back and forth. And it rocks back and forth depending, like the tension of it depends on this here. So it'll be easier to rock back and forth if you pull it left, and if you like turn it right, then in like this direction, then it tightens up the mechanism and it's harder to get it rocking. So that really depends on how heavy you are, like for me, since I'm small and I'm a light guy, I definitely turn it to the left quite a bit. But if you're someone who's heavier, just to adjust, you'll it starts out more tight, so you'll probably just want to turn it left a little bit. But then it won't be rocking back and forth when you don't want it to. And so this lever on the side is for adjusting the height, pulling the chair up, pulling it down. The piston is like really nice on it. It's really powerful. I've noticed it goes up very easily. Yep, like that. And now it's probably way higher than I wanted it earlier. Anyways, yeah, cool. All right, glad I got to talk about that. And also, it rolls very nicely. The wheels are great, and it's very nicely spread out, so I don't feel like it's tipping in either direction, which is very nice. There's also a lever on the right side of the chair, and that's used for adjusting it backwards. So, like, I don't want it to hit anything. Jeez. Yeah. Check it out. And now I feel like I could sleep here. Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. It's very nice. And it sort of ratchets up and down. So you can you have to pull the lever up and then you get it in the spot you want. And then it goes like, when it gets to the right notch, it'll click back down. And that's how you know it's secure. Yeah. Wow. I'm loving this chair. I am loving this chair. It's really nice. and I'm excited to see how I like it as time goes on, you know, because that's probably the real test. It's going to be like how durable it is, you know, and how well, how good of shape it stays in, which is going to be cool to see. Yeah, so the armrests have like a button here, and that allows it to move back and forth a bit, and back and forth, like forward and back. Yep, and it's got a little handle thing down here to pull to help adjust it to get higher up or lower down. And it's got the ratchets in between. One more thing that I did want to show is the rocking feature. So this is it. I know you're probably thinking, well, like, it's not like your grandma's rocking chair, you know. It's kind of like when you're in a seat in an airplane, and you know you want to recline it, and it goes like although this one actually can recline like way further back. So you can be like PewDiePie, you know, and be like, but can you do this? But yeah, the rocking feature itself though is it's pretty minuscule. But I just wanted to show that too. Yeah, overall, just a very nice chair. The quality is great. Yeah, it really feels like you are getting your money's worth for this chair. I know it's one of the more expensive chairs on the market, but I definitely think that's for a reason. These just look really cool, and I really dig the design and the functionality, you know, just the comfort and everything. If you're someone who's rocking a really old chair, I would definitely recommend this one. So now you basically know everything there is to know about the chair. And I hope this video gave you some good insight, you know, if you're thinking of getting it. All right, well, if you guys found the video helpful, leave it a like. And if you want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video I make. All right, thanks so much for watching. Peace out and have a great day.